Team Underground, what's going on? This is for our parents. This is for the kids. We try to do a lot of things to educate you guys and give you basically the blueprint of what it takes to get you stronger, more explosive, and basically in a nutshell to improve your performance. The first thing we do when you sign up is we send you a welcome packet. We tell your parents, print this out, read it yourself several times, and then have your child read it and keep it handy and read it several times. And I always put in that email, follow these nutrition guidelines. They will be the huge difference maker. So here we are, I'm at Manasquan, and this morning, 9 a.m., I know it's summertime, but we have, I'd say 90% of these kids don't even eat anything before they get here, which it's okay as long as they're going to really dial in their eating afterwards, and they're not doing that. So we had 3 kids here, and I'm going to break down how they ate. And the reason why I had to ask them what they eat is because I've noticed, and I always say, I quote, I always say, I can see it a mile away when you're not eating the right way. So in a nutshell, they're not getting stronger. They're still struggling to do the beginner movements. They're not doing a lot of repetitions. They're always kind of like at a plateau. And it ends up really wasting mom and dad's money. The kids have to do above and beyond the average. If you're training to be a champion, then you're going to have to eat breakfast because 90% of the other kids aren't. If you're training to be a champion, you're going to have to go to bed earlier because 90-something% of the kids are not. Yesterday, one of our kids came back. Granted, he came back from a long training camp, wrestling training camp. So he woke up at 11 a.m., had a little cup of yogurt. That's it. Went to the beach all day, and then he had dinner. That's it. That is not good for somebody who just returned from a long training camp and who's going to be lifting heavy weights. That is literally starving yourself. When you go longer than, I believe, 12 hours without eating, it's like the definition is considered you're fasting or even starving yourself. Is not good for a teenager. Adults can do intermittent fasting. That's a whole nother story. Let's talk about our other kid. He also woke up late, 11-ish or 12-ish. For breakfast, he had cottage cheese and some pineapple. That's basically all carbs and sugars. Then throughout the day, he ate granola bars and like string cheese. Basically, he ate anything that was like in a box or in a bag. So he essentially ate crap. He went to the gym, tore his muscles down, and had a protein shake. So he hasn't had one real meal yet. So he woke up late, he ate a bunch of sugar and crap, goes to the gym, tears his body down, actually makes himself weaker because he hasn't fed his body, not just yesterday, but on a regular basis, eating like a bird, has a protein shake, then had dinner, leftover hibachi, and then went and had like chicken fingers. So if I was to give him on an A to F level, I'm looking at like a, M, N, O. We're not even on the scale. It's horrible. Parents, we need your help. You need to lay the law down. You need to have the food available and don't baby your kids. If you think I'm being mean, what I'm doing is I'm saying we're training to help your child achieve maximum success. That means it is commitment, not just here to lift. This is really the catalyst. If you don't support this training with nutrition and plenty of quality nutrition and plenty of sleep and rest, no good. And by sleep, I don't mean wake up at 12 noon, work out, sleep until 4 o'clock afterwards. That's just wasting away. It's bull crap. This is in our welcome packet. Wake up, have scrambled eggs and oatmeal, or have scrambled eggs, some sort of omelet, and some fruit on the side. Have 2 large glasses of water. You're going to have lunch, should be at least 1, if not 2 sandwiches, some sort of meat. Turkey and ham, roast beef, tuna fish sandwiches, grilled chicken. It should be a substantial amount of protein. We could also have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They're young. They could utilize. I don't want to see a little bit of peanut butter and jelly and 6 pieces of bread. I want to see more meats in there. Chop up some lettuce, tomato, put it on there. Then you could have a granola bar with it, but preferably 2 sandwiches, 1 or 2 pieces of fruit, and then some yogurt, tons of water. Afternoon, again, let's maybe have dinner leftovers. Let's have some sort of meat, protein. If it has to be a sandwich, go for it. You skinny, weak guys should be drinking tons and tons of milk. Back in the day, and this worked, and kids that were active did not get fat. They did the GOMAD diet, which is gallon of milk a day. You might be saying, oh my God, my son's gonna get so fat. Your child will not get fat who's playing lacrosse, wrestling, baseball, run, lift, work out. That will only feed his muscles and make him stronger and bigger. At the very least, we should be drinking 5, 6, 7 glasses of milk a day. You guys are eating all carbs and sugars. Milk is going to be a blend of protein, carbs, and fats. That's what these kids need, a blend of that. Not all carbs, minimal protein, no fat. That is actually the standard for making you fat, weak, sluggish, and all negative things go with a high carb diet. Dinner time should be heavy protein, moderate carbs, moderate fats, and then at night will be dinner leftovers. Because these kids are not eating the way I want them to eat, what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect with our guru nutritionist. We call him the guru. He's a guy that works with athletes. He's worked with high-level athletes. He's worked with wrestlers who are cutting weight. And to be honest with you, he actually stopped working with athletes for this reason. They don't listen. He gives them the blueprint, or they insist on cutting 20 to 30 pounds, and he says, you know what, I'm not going to work with you. And really, that's the way it is here at the gym. Why are we going to train your child if he's going to eat string cheese, yogurt, granola bars, and no food? That's not going to get you strong. You guys need to go back to the welcome packet, print it out, read it, and live it. That is the commitment that it takes to become a champion. I understand that some kids are just not motivated. And you know what? I can only motivate you so much. I also understand that some parents, you just don't push your kid. You just make so many excuses for your child, and he's going to end up performing average. I don't understand why that's okay. To me, it's not okay. I'm speaking to you as a parent, and if you don't like me because of that, then you probably don't need to be training here. Okay, we are training kids so they can not just excel in sports, but so they understand commitment. The lessons they learn here are going to carry over to life, period. So don't be lazy. Get with the program. Feed your body. Stop eating a bunch of granola bars, yogurt, and string cheese and crackers, because that's what birds eat. Eat like you want to get strong and like you want to become a champion, period. That is all. I love you guys, but you're not following through, and it's really starting to bother me. You're wasting your parents' money, you're wasting your time, and you're going to be Joe average in whatever sport you play. And if this is the commitment you put towards something that you're doing, then that's likely the attitude you will carry through life. It can't go on. That's the bottom line. We love you guys. We want to see you succeed. If you're not going to eat breakfast, it's time to start having protein shake. You can have 1 protein shake a day. I will get some protein shakes here from the guru. They have top quality stuff. I'm not a fan of the stuff that's in GNC. It's just loaded with a bunch of shit. The stuff that I'm going to be bringing here is top notch, period, and nothing less. Don't go to GNC and buy something that's called Explode, Massive, Cuts, Ripped, Fusion, because it has a cool name. Cool names are bullshit. Results are what count. Commitment on your part, boys. That's it.